So thank you for coming in and thank you for being part of this. It was very exciting. So basically, we'll just start. So what was it that led you at the very start of your journey with the Salvation Army?
My daughter.
Okay.
She was at primary school at St Leonard's and she came home and said, Mum, can I go and hang out with the Salvos at the primary school? They were doing their gatherings on Tuesday afternoons. I'm like, yeah, why not, off you go. So she went and done that. Then I had to go and pick her up. And that's when I met Pete and Di.
Okay.
And they're two little kids. So James was only a baby.
Yeah.
So it's like he's now 9.
Yeah.
And yeah, it all started from there.
And so what was it, do you think, that Talia liked about, so she was the one that kind of hooked you in and said, well, actually, I want to go.
Yeah.
What was it, do you think, that she liked about it?
Because they do activities and like they'd have cakes and pies or whatever and drinks for them and just, I think it was more someone that wasn't at home and that she felt she could feel comfortable with.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, and then it was just every Tuesday off she went, and it was just a group of primary school kids, and then it grew.
Yeah.
And grew and grew.
And so when you went and picked her up, what did you notice about what was happening?
They cared about people, like they just didn't brush them under the carpet sort of thing. They took the time to talk to the parents and get to know them. It wasn't just about the kids.
Mm-hmm.
It was about the parents as well.
So when you went there, Di and Pete met
welcomely opened arms.
Yeah.
Come in.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Meet us all, and and then I started as well going down. But I didn't, like Talia was there every Tuesday night. I'd go down to pick her up, and then Pete just, I don't know, he's got the gift of the gab. I think.
What was it? So you said that they cared for us, and
well, they wanted to know like where you'd been, what you'd been doing, and how your life was going, and mine was like pretty shit. So, but we got there.
So they were interested in you, and in Talia, and in your in your life. I suppose is that what you're saying? Yeah. And what else was it that made you be able to talk to them? Because it sounds like when you went and picked Talia up, there was some conversations that happened.
They just listen and they wouldn't judge you. Like, they just listened to whatever you had to say, and they never judged. Yeah. Which was good. Yeah.
And so then you said that you went and picked her up, and then Pete sort of chatted to you about...
Yeah, Pete just likes to talk people into doing things and get them out of their comfort zones, which he surely did with me. So, yeah.
So you connected with Pete in a way that he was able to kind of bring you along on something.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
Weird, because like I'd just stay at home all the time and basically lay in bed all day because had no motivation, just didn't care. Talia went to school, I was happy, and my son was doing his own thing as well, so I just, it got me out of the house a bit more than what I probably liked at that stage. But so no, it was good. Like he just, I don't know, he just talks you into things so easily. So easily.
So he recognised that there was perhaps something in you that he could see, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what, but it was, Yeah.
What do you think that was now? Like, so 9 years on, if you could think back, what do you think it was that he saw in you?
I don't know. I still don't know. Like every time I go onto Facebook and do things, it was like Pete was my guardian angel, and Pete was always Pete, and I'm just like, his wife's not going to like this.
Who wasn't? His wife?
Yeah, Di wouldn't like this. Because it was always Pete was my guardian angel in everything, basically, and he always liked all my posts, and it was always Pete. Like, oh my.
You he really connected into your world and what you were doing.
Yeah.
And what did you most like about that? Like, what did you like about that? Because it sounds like it was good, but you were like,
I was hesitant, because, I'd just always stay at home. I'd never go anywhere. Not really do anything either, but I was just basically at home all the time. And then Pete sort of got me out of the house a lot more to do things, and he put on Facebook one time, I need help with something, anyone interested? And I went, yes, Pete, what do you want? Okay. And that's, I think, roughly when the bus tours started too. Upshop bus tours, because I volunteered.
Yeah. So you volunteered to take tell me about the bus tours.
So we do Salvo Upshop bus tours. We only go to the thrift stores. So there's only a handful of them in Geelong. And we take, anyone and everyone, but lately it's just been the Drysdale senior citizens. They love going every couple of months, and they'll go and shop their heart away, score all their little bargains, and we go to Macca's for lunch, and they get very upset if we don't go to Macca's for lunch. But yeah, and they're hilarious. They really are.
Yeah.
We had one particular lady, she was 94. She loved her bus tours. Unfortunately, she passed away a couple of months ago, but yeah, she was just...
Wow.
She didn't need anything. She really didn't, but she'd spend up.
Yeah.
And she was buying stuff that she's like, I don't need this, but I want it.
So it wasn't really about the buying anyway. It was more about what do you think? It was more
the companionship, and because they just loved it. Because me and Nana Dot do the bus tours, and they call us a comedian act.
So it was the connection, really, that companionship that they get through going with you guys on the bus tours.
Yeah.
What a beautiful day.
They're hilarious, and the things that come out of their mouths for adults, oh my gosh. For elderly people, I should say, it's just, some of them are good, but some of them are hilarious.
Yeah.
They really are.
What a great day for them.
Oh, it is. It is. They love it.
What was the first thing that Pete kind of hooked you into doing?
I started volunteering at the Upshop up when it was in Ash Road in Leopold.
Okay.
I'd go in there a couple of days a week and just run the shop, and then that was after that the bus tour started. But it was going up to the Upshop and just volunteering up there. I'd go down and help with their gatherings. Started going down, help and clean up and stuff afterwards.
Yeah.
But it was more, I think, that volunteering in the Upshop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did that come about? Did Pete just ask you straight out, or?
No, he just said that they needed volunteers, and I said, I'll help.
Okay.
Because it got me out of the house, so it was something different, because just wasn't used to doing things.
Yeah. So what difference did that make to you?
Well, it got me out and about, and I met people that I never thought I'd meet, really.
Yeah.
So, because working at the Upshop, you meet all sorts of different people.
Yeah.
And it's quite interesting, the people you do meet at the Upshops. And then we moved it, helped move that one down to the Bellarine Highway. So that was fun too, because it was just a whole new shop.
Yeah.
So,
So did you help set that up?
Well, more Linda, but we helped move everything down there, and then clean up the other shops. So that was fun. Yeah. And to say the least.
A big job, by the sounds of it.
Yes.
What was the fun bit about it?
Just working out where everything was going to go. It was just I'm glad I don't have to do this.
Yeah.
Linda, it's all your job. Because I just wouldn't know where to put anything. But they worked it all out, and that's thriving too now, which is good.
Yeah, it is thriving, which is great. So after you've had your Ash Road experience, and then you started volunteering a bit more, what else have you been involved in?
So I helped with open air piano at the primary school.
Yeah.
There was open air, what would they call it? I think it was the brass, the music, other instruments.
That,
We used to take them over to Geelong West and the Geelong West Band would teach them how to play.
Okay.
So I'd drive the kids over there on a Tuesday night and then bring them back to the primary school. And I'm the Saturday manager at our Ocean Grove Upshop.
Okay.
I help with youth group. I help with anything basically.
Anything
and everything, yeah.
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 And what's that like now for you? Like, if you were to think about your favourite part of being involved?
The youth group, I think, because like when Talia first started and Pete and Di started the youth group, just the way they've all grown, like they've all grown up, and now we've got a bunch of another little primary school kids, and it's like, no, because they grow up, and it's sad to see them. It's good to see them grow up, but it's sad to see them grow up at the same time, because they just go from like this to they tower over you. It's ridiculous.
And so for you and Talia as a family, how has the Salvation Army supported you or changed the I suppose the way that your life was leading?
I know it's helped Talia a lot, because she's had not a lot of problems over growing up, but she's had problems, and Pete and Di, I think, have been really good for her. Like they have with me as well. Like she's loved that seeing me being able to get out and about and not just laying at home in bed doing nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's weird. But no, it has been a good experience, a really good experience. And like I don't go to church. But I come to brunch every second Sunday, and I wouldn't normally do that. My mum used to go to church and we'd have to go to Sunday school, but I didn't like that. But now, and we do Bible study as well. So they've taken us out of our comfort zone a lot, or especially me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
A real lot.
And what difference has that made to you?
A big difference, I think, because it's changed me a lot. A lot of people are just like, you're turning all churchy now. No, I'm not so much turning churchy. I'm just, doing what I want to do, which isn't sit around, be on my bum and do nothing.
Yeah.
I do things that I want to do. If I didn't want to do them, I wouldn't do them.
Yeah.
But they've given me some good experiences. Like we go to Hillsong. We went to Hillsong last year.
I'm so sad I missed this year.
We went to Hillsong this year, and it's awesome. Like there's just so many people there, and no one judges anyone. It's good.
So everyone's just accepted for who they are, how they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've been to what do they call them? I think commissionings in Melbourne. We went to the Still Others thing up in Melbourne as well. So I'd normally just, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But like in the past, 8 years or so, or more, I think it is, it's just, taken me right from doing nothing to doing everything, even giving up smoking.
Yeah.
Which has been good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So if you were to choose, and I can't ask this question, but if you were to choose your favourite part of your journey with the Salvation Army so far, what would it be?
Doing the Upshop tours.
Okay.
Yeah. I love doing the Upshop tours.
It gives you a lot, those sounds.
Oh, yeah, because they're just hilarious. Love the Upshop tours.
Yeah.
Don't have enough of them, I don't think, at the moment, but when it's winter, who wants to go out when it's cold? But And because you meet, I've got other people like that come down on like Christmas holidays and stuff. They've already got a bus tour booked for next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have one this January. They've got one booked for next January. They had one the year before as well.
Wow.
So, no, 2 years earlier it was. And hadn't seen them for 2 years, and then she booked a bus tour for this January, and she's got one booked for next January as well.
Incredible.
Yeah, so they're already ready, set to go.
They must love it.
Yeah, they do, and they love it. Like, you get so many bargains.
Yeah.
And who can you get to drive you around?
Yeah, that's right.
Besides me.
So I know you said that they get companionship out of it. What do you think you get out of it? 'Cause if that's your favourite part, what does it give you?
It's just it's a good day out with people. You get to meet people that you'd never normally get to meet, and it's good. Like, they're from everywhere around Victoria.
Yeah.
I'd normally never meet them.
Yeah.
And just the stories they tell you, it's really good.
It sounds like what you really love is connecting in with everyone.
Yeah, but I'm usually shy. I don't like to talk to people.
Yeah.
Especially when Pete puts microphones and cameras in my face.
But it sounds like the shopping tour is like you're in charge and you're like giving them the best experience ever.
Yeah. It's not a certain time, it's just however long they want to take.
Yeah.
I'll wait, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll sit outside if I have to, I don't care. As long as they have fun.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. And everyone loves going to McDonald's.
That's so good.
Yeah. So lunchtime's at McDonald's.
So I just want to ask one more kind of thing about you, about Talia and yourself as a family.
Yeah.
What is being part of Di and Pete's community given you as a family?
It's given us a chance to spend a lot more time together, I suppose, because what teenager wants to spend time with their mum? But Talia, she loves spending time. Yeah. Well, she says she loves spending time with me. I love spending time with her. But we watch each other grow. And we come in on Friday nights for youth group, and everyone's got their things that they've got to do, and that's helped Talia a lot, I know, with doing that. And it's helped me too. Like, it's brought us together a lot closer.
Yeah.
So we normally I'd be at home doing nothing, and she'd do her own thing. But now it's like we do a lot more together.
Yeah.
We go on camps together. We're going to New Zealand together.
I know, yay!
And I don't normally do things like that. It's like I'm cacking me dags a bit about going to New Zealand.
But it sounds like too you've had lots of experiences of being out of your comfort zone, and there's kind of nothing that you can't do that you'll manage.
I know. I'll run up and down the aisle.
You will.
Oh, I'm scared.
You'll manage. Yeah.
But it's brought us a lot closer together. Like, my son, I suppose boys are different. He just doesn't care what mum does, whereas she worries about mum and she wants to make sure mum's okay.
Yeah.
And I worry about her, it's probably a girl thing. But I worry about her, she worries about me, and Jamie he's off doing his own thing.
So he's got his own family, hasn't he?
Yes, he has his own family. I've got 3 beautiful grandchildren from it.
Yeah.
But so they've got their life, and it's just me and Talia are together, and we do everything together, basically.
It sounds like you're very close.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my girl, she's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And she's a good girl. She's had a hard time, but she's a good girl.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
And it's she's emerging as a leader in the Salvos. What's that like to watch?
That's awesome. Like, Talia would be just, but it's good to see her actually get out and shine and do things that I know she can do.
Yeah. And
Pete and Di have helped her with that, supported her as well. So they've just had a young youth leaders retreat, first time for the young youth leaders, and she was there the whole weekend. Like, she enjoyed it. She so I said to her when she came home, how did it go? She goes, I loved it, Mum. So apparently they're going to start doing more of them, which will be good.
Excellent.
Yeah. So and they all remembered her, like Lincoln and John. They remembered her, and Kim. So it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They knew exactly who she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she knows where she belongs, and I wonder if you're modelling around, getting out of your comfort zone and just having a go is what's...
Yeah, she sees me getting out and about and trying, so I think she likes to try as well.
Yeah,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah, it's good for her. It really is.
Yeah, it's good for everyone. It doesn't matter what age you are.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So, is there anything else in terms of what your experience of being part of the community that you'd like to talk about, or
just like it's the people you meet? Like a lot of people have come on board since I started, and they're all just amazing. Like they'll help wherever they can. They'll do anything if they can help. They'll do it. And just Pete and Di are awesome. I think. Like if they ever had to leave, I've always said to them, if they leave, we're coming with you.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to leave, but if you do, we're coming.
Yeah,
like
I
that's
feel
just.
like that too.
Well, that night we had that meeting. Like no, they're not allowed to leave. But I've since found out that there's Reno in Unley in South Australia. He's been there for 15 years.
Ah, right, good.
So they're not going anywhere. And I said that when we were up at Hillsong, we ran into him, and I'm just like, you're a lost nigger now. You're not going, not allowed.
So you know that that meeting that night.
Yes.
What did you notice about, like, just from maybe from a family and children's perspective? What do you? Because we talked about lots of why Pete and Di should stay.
Yes.
Can you just talk about what you took from that meeting about the whole,
Well, they're all about community. Like they just love everyone, and they'll give anyone a chance. And I think a lot of people would be sad if they left.
Yeah.
And Pete and they always say, it's not us, it's the community. But it is them. Like, I don't know how everyone would get along if someone else come along, This Pete and Di built this.
So, and specifically, how do you think they've built this?
Well, just they've got all the community behind them, Like, I've never seen anything like it. Like, it's just amazing, really. Like, I don't know how they do it, but they've done it. Like, they've just got that many people behind them.
Do you think that connected with you is kind of at the core of how they get people into their community?
Yeah, because they like to listen.
Yeah.
They listen to anything and they'll help in any way they possibly can. And they don't judge anyone. They just, this is how it is.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, there's the door basically. But not many people go, okay, I'm going out that door.
No.
They all come in that door and just,
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just not weird, but it's
amazing. Yeah,
it is. It is amazing that they can do what they do. Yeah. And I know they always say, it's not us, it's the community. But it is them. If it wasn't for them, it just, I don't know what it would be like.
I agree.
I really don't. No, we don't need new leaders. We've got Pete and Di, that's enough.
But it would be good to be able to think about and teach other leaders.
Yeah, but Pete and Di have to stay.
Yeah, of course. But if we were going to, try and teach other leaders how to do what Pete and Di do. Yeah. That's kind of what we're thinking about in this conversation.
Well, they can come and visit for a couple of months and then they can leave and Pete and Di will stay.
Throughout Australia.
Anyone from around Australia can come, but Pete and Di have to stay.
Yeah.
Or if they go, we have to all go with them.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
So that connection is really strong.
Yeah.
And I love that you've said that they listened. They listened.
Well, they do. And they'll try and help you in any way they can.
Yeah.
And people stuff up, and they know people stuff up, but they don't judge them for it.
No.
Really.
Because we're human.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about the faith side of what. So I know that you said I don't go to church, but I come to the morning brunch, and to Bible study. Tell me a little bit about how faith has played a role for you in this.
Because my mum, I think I found out why she sort of was going to church, because she just not did bad things, but something happened to her years and years ago, and I think that might have been her way of dealing with it. But and we were never, I suppose we were pushed to go to Sunday school, but we'd go because Mum would be at church. So and they say, you know, how do they say it? Like, people go, oh, do you believe in God? Well, I do, but I don't at the same time. Like, I've had things happen to me. Well, if God was around, why did that happen? You know, why couldn't he have saved him? But I know that not everyone can be saved. If everyone was saved, then there'd be too many people on this world. But they're in heaven, and I believe like that there is a heaven, and they're all up there partying, and they're just waiting for our turn to go up there. So I sort of I believe in Jesus, but I don't know. I do, but I don't.
Yeah.
So I'm getting. Well, it used to be I didn't, but now I'm getting at the stage where I am, but I'm still on that line. Like, whoa, why?
Why? What's it like coming to Bible study and learning from that perspective about Jesus?
Because no one's ever said, here, I read the Bible. But we do these books that we read, Discipleship, I think one is called. But we're just about to finish one book and we're starting another book. And it's just interesting to learn the different things like, well, I never knew that happened. But now you learn that these sort of things did happen back in the day. Like, it's interesting. Weird but interesting.
Yeah, so through the stories of the Bible, is that what's it create for you in your mind? Also learning about Jesus through the stories.
Yeah.
Sounds like, is that what's been really interesting?
Yeah, because that's what I mean, like I didn't believe in him. But listening and reading those, it's like, wow, you know, he did those things. You know, he walked up and could make someone walk, and he could make someone see, and it's like, well, where is he now? Why can't he do these now? But he does do them, but just in different ways.
Yeah. And
they say only the good die young. Well, they're not always young when they die.
No.
Some are, some aren't. So I think it just depends. But he takes everyone for a reason, like, and it's not just to punish people, but it's to make them learn, like, there's something there for you, but you've just got to do these things to deal with it, sort of thing.
Okay, so some lessons in something, in things that happen. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, different sort of things, like, because I lost my mum, and between losing my mum and dad, I had a stillborn, and you know, and I lost my best friend as well. And then I just lost an uncle on Monday as well. But everyone dies for a reason. And it's to make other people stronger.
So do you think learning about Jesus and faith has helped for you to not reconcile with what's happening, but to kind of understand maybe, or even be a little bit at peace with you know?
Like, because with my daughter, her dad was just not a nice person. And if she survived, I would have had him in my life, like, forever. She passed, like, so she died, but it happened for a reason, because I didn't have to put up with his crap. And, like, we still talk occasionally, and his whole attitude's changed to what he was like back in the day, and I suppose my attitude's changed as well. But it's just it makes you sort of wake up to yourself and think, well, everything happens for a reason, and that was the reason I think that she wasn't here, was to make us sort of enough's enough.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe save your life, actually.
Well,
maybe.
I mean, he wasn't abusive. Physically abusive to me, it was more verbally abusive.
Okay.
But I didn't have to put up with it anymore, you know, and that her passing away just was like what broke the camel's back, sort of thing. So I didn't have to put up with him anymore, and he didn't have to put up with me.
Yeah. And then you had the beautiful Talia.
Yes. Yes. I'd be lost without her.
Yeah. Sounds like she would be without you.
Yeah, and what are they, I think she's called like a rainbow baby. Yep. And she's my rainbow baby.
What does a rainbow baby mean?
So when you've lost a baby before,
yeah.
and then you have another one. So I had Michaela in 98, and I had Talia in December 98. I had Michaela, and February 2001 I had Talia. Okay. So yeah,
she's extra special.
Yeah, she's my rainbow baby.
Beautiful.
She's a good girl.
Thank you for sharing so much of what it's like being part of the community in terms of you and Talia and your family. Is there anything that you think that could be better, that you think that the Salvation Army on the Bellarine could do better?
No. Everything, like, it's just, everything's starting to fall into place. The way everything goes, it's just, that's the way it should be. Like, if Pete and I did a church, I wouldn't be going. But doing the brunch every second Sunday, I'll happily go to that. I go pick people up to bring them to brunch.
Okay.
So I'm like the taxi driver for that as well.
So tell me about brunch.
So it starts at 10 o'clock, and we have Pete and I will cook one of them usually, or maybe both of them. Will cook up bacon, eggs, toast, mushrooms, little sausages, croissants, and everyone gathers around. We have brunch, and then after brunch, so about 11 o'clock, they'll do a reading from the Bible, and just sit there and answer questions. Peter will ask questions, and we'll answer them. Di takes the little kids that come, she takes them away for an hour, so that they're not driving us bonkers. And yeah, we just all sit there and chat and giggle and just have fun, and it's good because it's relaxed, I wouldn't go to a church, no way, but this, I will. And I don't eat breakfast, but I do when I come here. I love it. It's good, like everyone gets to be together and, what's the word, enjoy each other's company for a couple of hours on a Sunday morning. It's good.
And do people that come or you share stories about what you've been doing?
And some will talk about what they've been, like what's happened to them in the past, and so it's up to each individual if they want to share anything, and everyone's up for a listen. And no one judges anyone.
No.
And like last brunch, Nana got sad, so Bailey went and gave Nana a cuddle, which was just like, that's not Bailey. But Bailey, I said, pass her the tissues. I just went, pass the tissues. So Bailey took the tissues and cuddled Nana. So it was beautiful to see. Because like Nana.
Why do you think he did that?
I don't know, because that's just not like Bailey. I think she made him sad. Because she was talking about her grandson that had passed away. And he just went and gave her a cuddle. Because I don't think he wanted to see Nana sad. And he was sad that she was sad. I thought he was going to cry.
Gosh, how beautiful.
It was. I think I even took photos of that.
Got goosebumps.
You don't get them very often, but that was beautiful to see. It really was. Because that's, not Bailey.
How beautiful for Nana.
Yes. And she was hugging him. And they sat there and cried, and I'm like, come on, we're going to go home now. I'm a meanie. No, I'm not. Oh, ask Di, she'll tell you I'm a meanie.
All right, so it kind of says, we want you to be honest with us about how we might have dropped the ball and can be a better Salvation Army. But I think what you're saying to me is that your unique experience is...
They haven't dropped the ball on anything. Well, I don't think they have. It's just everything has just fallen into place the way it should be.
And it sounds like it's gathering momentum now as well. That, there's more people coming to brunch
and more kids coming to youth group. Heck yeah. And because they're all like transitioning, some of them are high school, some of them are grade 6 going into high school, some of them are grade 5 going, and it's just like, we've never had that many youth kids here before. Because when Talia was a youth kid, like, they just come and chilled and did what they wanted to do. These ones, oh my golly gosh, they can be a handful, but we all love them.
And what do you think it is that's like attracting them?
I really don't know. Like, it's not like that. Well, they can do what they want, but they're limited to what they can do.
Yeah.
We've got the games room, we've got the recording studio. You know, they can sit inside and just chill, and they've got the trampoline, and we have a fire sometimes. And Jet and his friend just like, wow, what's going on there? But yeah, so you can just do anything.
Yeah.
To certain.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's good. Like, and they're cared for. I think they feel loved too. Well, I hope they feel loved.
Yeah.
And they have boundaries. Like, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, and there's big boundaries, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if they don't listen, well then, off you go.
Yeah. And they're still loved, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, come back when you can behave and you can do what you're asked to do, but that very, very rarely happens.
You mentioned before that because you think they feel loved. What is it about, how specifically do you think they feel loved? What do you think it is that makes them feel loved?
Look, they can talk about anything, and like there's always an adult around, whether it be like Pete, Di, me, Matthew, or the youth leaders. There's always someone around, and they can talk to any of them, and everyone will listen. And if there's a problem that we think needs Pete and Di's attention, well then off we go to Pete and Di.
Yeah.
But we try to show them that, you know, they're not going to be judged. They're loved for who they are, and they're capable of doing anything, you know. No boundaries, or no, I don't know the word I'm trying to think of, but no limit too high sort of thing. Like,
so they're encouraged.
Yeah, they're encouraged to do their best and whatever they want to do.
Yeah. Do you think that's because Pete and Di and you and the leaders are able to see that in people, see the best in people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's capable of something. Yeah. Just they've got to try and find what it is.
Sounds amazing.
It is fun.
Yeah. So there's kind of more about problems, but I don't hear that there is any.
No problems.
So there's one other little bit that I need to ask, which is it involves the child safe standards and the Royal Commission recommendations, and so there's just a few questions about safety. So, and it's fairly broad, but do you think that this is a safe place?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is, like, and some of the kids will come when there's no one here and just to chill out on the trampoline and know that, you know, this is where they can come, even if there's someone here and they need to talk, that there's someone that they can come and talk to, and they won't be judged, and they'll be helped in whatever way they can be helped. But yeah, a lot of kids have noticed, like even Talia, she says to people that's their safe space. You know, no trouble. If there's trouble, the troublemakers are dealt with accordingly, you know, because it's everyone's safe space. Even mine, I suppose. And
maybe, so you feel safe here?
Yeah. I know if there's any problems, I can talk to Pete and Di. You know, and it's everyone's safe space.
Yeah. Was there ever a time when you didn't feel safe here?
No.
Okay. Are there any activities that you think make you feel uncomfortable?
No. Only when Pete does this.
When he pushes you out of your comfort zone.
Oh, he loves to push people out of their comfort zone.
So this next question is probably not really relevant, but is there something we could change to make this place safer? No. Okay, beautiful. So that's the end of the kind of prescribed questions, and I want to say a very big thank you for doing this with me, and also would love to invite you to join me in the communities of practice when we do that in maybe a month or more.
Yep.
And that's just to help us to help other areas do what is happening here in this place, because you're the lived experience person, and you know what it feels like, and so we need to help other people, other areas, help their communities feel like what you do. So
because like if they don't have to go, I don't feel that they need to go to church every week, like just do what we do once a fortnight and have brunch, you know. Yeah. And then there's the junior soldiers are the following week. So, and I reckon a lot more people would go if it was like this and relaxed and not made to feel like, oh, really? We've got to listen to him every week, do it the same again and again. It's different. I don't know. It's just, it's good.
It sounds like Pete, the way Pete does it is that he's not preaching at you, but he's telling the story of Jesus through the readings. And
if anyone tried to preach to me, I'd be like, nah.
See you later.
See you later. But the way Pete does it is just, it's not preaching at you. It's just you listen.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's just got that gift of the gab.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's so good. Have an amazing holiday.
I will. I'm so scared.